Hoy quiero presentarles a un joven que desde el vientre de su madre escucha música clásica. A los 2 años, tomó por primera vez una baqueta. A los 9 años, actuó ante 32.000 personas en los 16º Juegos de Maccabia en Israel. Estuvo 2 años sirviendo al ejército de la defensa de Israel. Estudió en Tel Aviv, además de Croacia, India y Brasil, siendo su estilo el jazz. Se formó con alrededor de 10 profesores, con quienes aprendió percusión orquestal, batería, tablatura, djembe y dundun, pandeiro, cajón, tímpani, congas y bongo. Ha estado en más de 30 países con más de 100 bandas. En 2015, concluye su álbum Classical Storm. Es el primer baterista israelí en trabajar en Cirque du Soleil, específicamente en el show Kooza. Y finalmente, récord Guinness con más de 140 giros de baqueta con una sola mano en 1 minuto. Les hablo de EDEN BAHAR.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a Valenzuela Voz, bienvenidos a Guest Choice en entrevista, y es para mí un placer tener en esta oportunidad a EDEN BAHAR con nosotros. Bienvenido, Eden.
Bienvenido.
¿Ya habías venido a Puntacana?
This is my first time. I love it, the weather, and mostly as a musician, I love the music. Bachata, merengue is so good. I love it.
¿Cómo te sientes aquí y qué es lo que más te ha gustado?
Wow. To be honest, I love the city because basically it says like Cirque du Soleil is coming back from the COVID, you know? So like we are here, COVID is over, we're back to life, we can start working, entertaining, shows, audience, and it's a big thing for me to be able to do that again.
Te vemos siempre activo, no paras de practicar. Y fruto de eso ha sido ese récord mundial que alcanzaste, dando más de 140 giros a una baqueta durante 1 minuto entre tus dedos.
Yes.
¿Qué significa hoy para ti ese récord y qué te impulsó a buscar al Guinness World Record para realizarlo?
For me, I love setting myself a goal. So when I was thinking I wanna break a Guinness World Record, it took a lot of time. It took like maybe about 3.5 years. Yes, but then when I did it, it was summer of 2018 that I got the confirmation. I felt so good, not because I broke the record, because I achieved the goal that I set to myself.
Okay. ¿Podrías hacernos una demostración?
I hope the stick won't fall. So let's
Oh
like
my
this.
God.
Yes.
Oh my God. Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. ¿Has pensado en algún otro récord para lograrlo?
Yes. Before I did this record,
Okay.
I wanted to break the record for the most time plays, like the most time I can play without sleep, without eat. You understand? Like I wanted to play as much as I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. But when I look at the Guinness World Record website, I see that there was a guy from India who did this record for 3 days.
Wow.
No sleep, no eat.
Wow.
Play drums for 3 days. So I saw that and I was like, no thank you. And then I saw this one, so this was easier. And also I'm the first one who break this record. So there was no one before me.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. ¿Qué has aprendido junto a tu padre aparte de la música?
Good question. I think I've learned from both of my parents everything that I know about life. Yes, my father is a pianist and a producer, and of course I've learned a lot from him as a musician. And then my mom, she's she's an amazing musician. She's not playing any instrument, right? But she's very musical, and I learned a lot from her about everything.
¿Cuándo te decides por la percusión y por qué no otro instrumento?
Good question. It's funny because I never decided to be a drummer. So I never decided I want to be a drummer or a pianist or a trumpet player or a guitar. For me, it was natural to play the drums.
Okay.
So for me, when I came to the world, I was basically playing the drums even before I speak.
Wow.
So it's very natural for me. Sometimes, most of the times, I feel like I express myself better in drums than in words.
¿Cuál ha sido tu rutina en Puntacana desde que te levantas hasta que te duermes? Cuéntanos eso.
So in the morning I have my morning routine. I eat breakfast, and I do my warm-up, and I listen to some classical music. That's what I love. And then I probably need to do some work on the computer, maybe talk with my parents, and then I go to work. I go to Kooza, and then I practice from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then I eat lunch, I take a shower.
Every day.
Yes.
Okay.
I read a book, and then I do my makeup.
¿Estar en el circo te permite pensar en otros planes como persona?
Yes, so because we do shows in the evening, so I have all the daytime to do other stuff, basically. Okay. Yes, so I use most of my time to compose music.
Okay.
And also, I don't know if you know, but during COVID, I wrote a book. And now I'm working on translating the book from Hebrew to English.
¿Cómo podemos escuchar el álbum que realizaste junto a tu padre?
Everywhere, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes.
Okay.
It's online wherever, yeah.
¿Qué piensa Eden Bahar de la fe?
It's a good question. Faith is very important. I think it's very
important for you?
I think for everyone.
Okay.
You know, faith is like an invisible power that we all have. For me, faith is basically trying to achieve something, and this gives me the power to achieve it. And my parents, they help me so much, you know, because everyone has the COVID was such a hard time for everyone, and my parents gave me so much faith, and everyone has its own version for faith. For me, it's my parents.
¿Tu pandemia fue en Israel o fue en dónde?
Yes, Israel with my parents.
¿Eres el único músico israelí en el Circo del Sol?
In Kooza, I am the only Israeli one.
Okay.
We are 52 artists from 24 countries, and when I first joined Kooza, I didn't know I was going to be the only Israeli one.
¿Qué piensas de Dios y qué piensas de Jesús?
I have my own God to believe. Yeah, it's my God is music. My God is love. My God is my family. This is what I believe, because this is what when I put so much effort, I see the results.
¿Pudieras despedirte de nosotros en español?
Ciao, right? No, that's Italian. That's
Okay, hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Okay.
Hasta luego.
Gracias por tu autenticidad, de verdad que fue un placer y un honor tenerte aquí en Valenzuela Voz y en Guest Choice en entrevista.
The pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Un mensaje que quieras decir a los que te ven.
Hello from Israel. We love you and come to see Kooza.
Bye, muchas gracias por estar allí. Nos vemos muy pronto nuevamente en Valenzuela Voz con otro invitado de lujo, así como Eden. Un aplauso para él.